If you are new to the channel, then subscribe the channel and press the bell icon for further notification. Okay student, welcome you all to this new lecture in hyperbola. So today we will see what do you mean by rectangular hyperbola or equilateral hyperbola, and we will make some observations from there. So the topic is here now, rectangular hyperbola or equilateral hyperbola. Which one is rectangular hyperbola or equilateral hyperbola? Whose transverse and conjugate, both the axes are equal lengthwise. Suppose this is my transverse conjugate axis, this is my if this is equal, then we say they are rectangular hyperbola, or we also say it is equilateral hyperbola, whichever name you want to give it. This represents a rectangular hyperbola if your both B and A are equal. So this length and this, because this was A, this was B, so this should be equal. If this is equal, then this represents a rectangular hyperbola, because then A you can take LCM and you can send it that side. So what is the eccentricity of the rectangular hyperbola? 1 plus B is also A, so A square by A square, it is root 2. So you remember this one, very important observation. So the eccentricity of a rectangular hyperbola is root 2. Now what is the angle between the asymptotes? So what is the angle in between the two asymptotes here? 2 theta, which is 2 sec inverse root 2. So here, because here eccentricity is root 2, so it is 90 degree. That means a rectangular hyperbola, the angle between these two is always 90 degree. Angle between the asymptotes is 90 degree. Asymptotes of a rectangular hyperbola are at right angle to each other. Now what I have done here, suppose we have, this was the original x and y. Now suppose I have rotated it. Now this becomes my x, this becomes my y. Don't see this and this. The original x and y, just if you can remove these two, you think this is your x, this is your y. This is your x axis, this is your y axis. X horizontal, y flat. So in this case, so this is your x-axis and y-axis. So this is the rectangular hyperbola. So I want to find the equation of this rectangle, because these x-axis and y-axis are also at 90 degree. Suppose your axis becomes asymptotes, that is what conclusion I want to make. Suppose my axis becomes 18, so then what is the equation of the rectangular hyperbola? So if x-axis or y-axis both are rotated along with the asymptotes, so this x-axis become this y-axis become this. This has become asymptotes. So the new xy system, this is new capital X, this new capital Y. This asymptotes is, one asymptote is this one, capital X equal to 0, because it is capital Y axis. One asymptote is X axis, that means capital Y is 0. And equation of the pair of asymptotes, so if you take product of these two, this is the pair of asymptotes. Because if you take product of the equations, then becomes a pair of statement, pair of asymptotes, pair of straight lines. Now what is the difference between these and the rectangular hyperbola equation? There is only difference between the constant that we have seen. The difference between the pair of straight line and original hyperbola is differed by a constant. So let me take this is a k. Now it is passing through this point A. Now what is the coordinate of A? A0 is the original, A0 is the old coordinate system, not in new coordinate. Now I have to write this A point in new coordinate system. If I go this direction, then what is the coordinate of? Because my x is now this, I will move in this direction, y is this. So the coordinate of this one will be OM, MA. So OM, MA. What is OM? This is A, this is 45, this angle. So this is A cos 45, A sin 45. So A by root 2, A by root 2. So this is the new coordinate system. As per coordinate system, the coordinate of A. Now this hyperbola has to pass through this. So if you put it there, so you find the value of k, which is a square by 2. Let us take is a 2, you forgot, let's take is a constant c square or any constant. So that means your xy is equal to some constant. That means small x, small y is equal to, now forget about this. This is the conclusion that we got, xy is capital X, capital Y is equal to c square. Now what is the final conclusion? If xy is equal to c square, that will represent an equation of rectangular hyperbola whose asymptotes are the axis. That means if you plot this one, this is your x-axis, so this graph will be something like this, whose asymptotes are these and these. So you remember this graph, this is very important. If xy is equal to minus, then this goes to this direction. So this represents the rectangular hyperbola whose asymptotes are nothing but the axis itself becomes its asymptotes. If you like the video, then press the like button and please give your valuable comments in the comment section.